Alright, welcome back, guys. We're taking a look at 3 Grim Reaper riffs you gotta know. And if you don't know the band Grim Reaper, they were from that 80s metal scene and they never really broke through big. So those of you who weren't there in the scene may not have heard of these guys, but they put out some great material. And this is coming along here because the singer Steve Grimmett just passed away a few days ago. I'm recording this on August 20th, 2022, and Steve just passed away on August 15th, 2022. So a little bit of a tribute to Steve, and he'll definitely be missed. He had a long legacy of some great hard rock and heavy metal, and by all accounts was a great guy. And also guitarist Nick Bowcott is one of my favorite dudes. You might see him these days doing Sweetwater, reference for Sweetwater. And I think he used to be a Marshall rep as well. And, he's a great dude. And he's a left-handed guitar player. So we need more left-handed guitar players in metal. So if you're watching this, Nick, let me know if I'm playing these right. First of all, and number 2, lefties unite. All right. So what I want to do is take one song. We're going to look at 3 riffs here. One song, the title track from their first 3 albums, which are basically the heart and the meat of the Grim Reaper catalog, is those first 3 albums. And so the first one we're going to take a look at is called See You in Hell. And it goes like this. Very simple. We're chugging on the low E string, and we're playing stuff right out of the Iron Maiden catalog of E, D, and C as power chords. Okay, and that's just going right down the scale here. We're going E power chord and then chugging on the low E. E, D, C, B, and then there's a little... That's important to get the timing right. Hit that twice on the C. So there's a little harmony there, a little harmony guitar part. I'm just playing the higher part. The lower part's down a third, and it's playing this. So if you heard them together, it might be something like that. But I'm just playing the higher part, which is 7 on the B string, hammer on to 8, pull off to 7. So that first part should go like this slow. Nice little harmonic there, unintentionally. So I'm doing all downstrokes for this, and then the second part is... go back to a B5 chord, and then we're going to do some harmonics here on the 7th fret, G string, and then on the 5th fret on the G string, just play that twice. So, and if you don't know how to do this, this is harmonics 101 here. We're basically just right over the fret wire. You don't press down. You just pick the string and have your finger lightly touch the string over the 7th fret on the fret wire. Same thing on the 5th. Okay, that's the second time. So if we put those 2 together, we get... Third time. Okay, here's our third fill. And basically it's just 7 up to 9 on the G. I believe the harmony's 4 to 5. We can play that here. So 7 to 9 and then the lower harmony. Might sound something like that if you put them together. But I'm just playing this. Basically it's once on the 7th fret G, little scratch there, and then slide up from 7 to 9. And then the 4th time there's no little lick at all, so it just goes down to the B. And then the B. And that's the entire riff from See You to Hell. Let me do the whole thing for you. The second riff we're going to take a look at is from the album Fear No Evil. This is the title track from 1985. Okay, pretty simple. Again, we're staying in the key of E, but you know these riffs are just driving, and they're great for. They give plenty of room for the vocalist to sing over. When the riff kicks in, it's very similar to this with the vocal. This is the intro, so it goes. So we're playing twice on this E5 power chord, and then we're chugging on the low E. There's a D5, and then from C to B. Gonna do that 3 times, so let me play it slow. Okay, so that last time we're gonna end up on a G chord. I'm playing it like this, just because I like the fuller sound of it. I think it's just 5 on the D, 7 on the G, and maybe that 8th fret on the B string. If you want to thicken that up, you can add the A string on the 5th fret. And that's the whole riff. Pick slide at the end of it. So more up to speed, it would sound like this. All right, let's take a look at our third riff. This one is going to be the title track from the 3rd album, which is called Rock You to Hell. And this is really cool. It starts out with this. We're going to be playing in the key of A here, and it's going to revolve around 3 chords. This A5 chord at the 7th fret and the 9th fret, D and G. F5 power chord at the 3rd fret in the 5th fret, D and G. And then a G5 power chord at the 5th fret, D, 7th fret, G. But the cool thing is we're going to be doing this. And so all you do there is you're playing 7 and 9, and then you're just going to lower the 9 1 fret to 8. And the pattern is. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. You're doing the same thing on each chord. Here we play 5 and then 4 on the G. Here we play, on the G we're playing 7 and then 6. Now you're playing these together, and there's an A string in between, so there's a little bit more to it, but that's the basics of it. And so the whole riff would sound like this. Ends up on a G5 power chord there at the 5th fret. So super cool, right? So we're playing the pattern of it's 2 hits on the chord, open A, and then a lowered chord, so, and then open A again, and back to the chord, so slow would be, and then 2 opens in between. Okay, so that whole cycle would be, then we're going to move to the F chord, G chord. Okay, so that slow would be, again, and then we ended on the G5. Okay, a little bit more up the tempo. Okay, that's Rock You to Hell. Hope you enjoyed these three riffs from Grim Reaper. If you're not familiar with the band, please go check them out, especially if you're into new wave of British heavy metal or traditional metal. You're really going to dig these guys. I recommend the first 3 albums. For the title tracks for these riffs, you can just look up those particular albums, and I think you'll find a lot to like there. Alright, so thanks for watching this video, guys, and check down below. I've got a free sweet picking guide called Sweet Picking Boot Camp for your sweet picking maniacs. There's a whole course of just various exercises and licks, and even a jam track and some cool stuff. My free gift to you is Sweet Picking Boot Camp. Make sure and check that out. I'll see you next time, guys. Go listen to some Grim Reaper.